In today's society, technology is everywhere. From computers to cell phones, laptops to tablets, technology is driving everything we do. We as teachers are in a unique situation. We have all experienced cell phone use during class time and reports of cyberbullying and other inappropriate uses like sexting. The reality is that technology is not going away, so we as teachers have a responsibility to inform students and guide them in becoming good digital citizens. This video provides some suggestions for teaching students good digital citizenship habits and how to live a good digital life in the 21st century. What is digital citizenship? A definition of digital citizenship can be found in a 2004 article written for Eric Digest by Mike S. Ribble, Gerald D. Bailey, and Tweed W. Ross, entitled Digital Citizenship: Addressing Appropriate Technology Behavior. This definition is the norms of behavior with regard to technology use. They have identified 9 general areas of behavior that make up digital citizenship. They are etiquette, communication, education, access, commerce, responsibilities, rights, safety, and security. In this video, we will explore 5 of these subjects. For more information and access to the report used as the basis of this video, please feel free to access it at the following link. Etiquette involves the social norms or rules that have been created by the use of technology. The problem is many of these rules are unwritten and are modeled behaviors that students see their parents or teachers doing with devices. For instance, a 2003 survey conducted by Singular Wireless showed that 42% of users in one region of the United States would answer a cell phone while engaged in a face-to-face conversation with someone. This type of modeled behavior encourages students to use digital devices inappropriately. How do we as teachers combat this problem? Ribble, Bailey, and Ross suggest that teachers follow school policies for appropriate technology use studies and case scenarios to illustrate appropriate use of technology, and most importantly, model appropriate use of technology in the classroom. Just as modeling bad digital behavior can have an effect on students' use of technology, so too can modeling good digital behavior. Communication refers to instant messaging and email technology. Facebook and other social media sites can be included in the communication category as well. Examples of inappropriate use include, but are not limited to, what Ribble, Bailey, and Ross refer to as digital click, where certain students are excluded from other students' cellular phone books, and the inappropriate use of instant messaging and email shorthand or slang in actual writing, leading to poor grammar and writing skills. Again, the most important thing we as teachers can do to combat this situation is to model appropriate behavior. Digital media use should be encouraged, but monitored and corrected when students are doing something inappropriate, and making sure that email and cell phones are being used for learning purposes. Access can be a difficult area. Access to handheld devices and even computers can be challenging for African American and Hispanic students. A U.S. Department of Education report in 2003 showed that only 41% of minority students were using computers in the home, as opposed to 77% of white students. This number has not changed much since this report was generated. Strategies for combating access issues include exploring websites to learn about accessibility issues. The webpage Snow is a good place to begin. Advocacy is important as well. Teachers should advocate for creation of websites that are sensitive to special needs and minority students, Provide time for students to use school technology and allow students to work together on assignments for an opportunity of peer teaching. Commerce is an area where teens are especially prone to predators and developing poor spending habits. Buying items online is becoming more popular. Many teens research items online before purchasing them, 29% according to one report. Some pitfalls for students when it comes to digital commerce are lack of knowledge on how to protect their identity and poor online purchasing habits, making students susceptible to unscrupulous sellers and target marketing. Strategies for combating these issues include discussing with students about purchasing items online and good and bad experiences of purchasing products online. Teachers can also use comparison shopping websites such as CNET or AddAll for comparative shopping and teaching the students about the dangers of identity theft. Probably one of the biggest issues is responsibility. I have experienced this myself in the classroom when discussing downloading music from the internet. Several of my students told me that it should not be illegal to download music from the internet for free. Many of my students admitted to illegally downloading music, movies, and more. Rob Hart wrote an article for Lit Reactor outlining the top 10 reasons people pirate digital media. Those reasons include: we are only hurting big business, everyone else is doing it, and digital content is too expensive. There are several other reasons people use to justify illegal downloading of digital media, but these are the most prevalent reasons I have heard from my students for justifying the illegal download of digital media. Some strategies for teaching students illegal downloading is wrong include discussions of ethical and unethical behavior in technology use, the cost to others and the consequences for breaking the law as it pertains to illegally downloading digital content, and using materials from Junior Achievement to illustrate the cost of illegal downloading. Other resources related to the digital citizenship can be found through the International Society for Technology and Education. The ISTE has developed a set of standards called the National Educational Technology Standards for Teachers, Students, and Administrators that address all social and ethical issues surrounding the use of technology. A link to the ISTE website is included here. With all the pitfalls involved in digital citizenship today, students and teachers need to work together to make sure students are protected in the digital world. It is important that students understand the long-term effects of poor digital citizenship through bad etiquette, developing poor communication skills, low or non-existent access to equipment, poor online shopping habits, and illegal downloading of digital media. The best strategy for combating these issues is to have open and honest dialogue about them with your students and model appropriate behavior for them. Teachers need to be good digital citizens themselves in order to teach students how to be good digital citizens. I hope this information was helpful, and thanks for watching.